brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
On the red. Hey, so, here we go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Lawrence in the pistol. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
All right, let's go. 11. Think right. Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Following the sack, they need a big chunky yards here, Brock. It is 2nd down and very long. Lawrence working from the gun. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. Can't hang on to the pass. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, run. Hey, tomato.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there and make that stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Rip, 23. Darn, they said it's hot. Think right open.
Etienne again. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33.
On the red. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Decent 24.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Here we go.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here. They'll bring the tight end left. Shotgun now for Stroud. The right side hauled in by Collins. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
All right.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Collins got it left side. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Well, you kind of understand this one, right? Would have been a long field goal in the rain, but instead of trying that, they're going to go for it. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Well, it would have been a long field goal in the rain, Brock, so instead of trying that, they're going to go for it.
Why Tony? Buzzy.
Quick throw, finds about right. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28.
Look the high, 19 Texas. At 18, that's it.
Here's Stroud again. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
South. Love a slot.
Throwing again. It's Stroud. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Down by Caleb Branshaw.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here. 3rd down.
Come on. White coat, Buggy. At 18, that's it.
Throw here. 3rd down. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Now Lawrence. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock. Trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
All set to go now from the 35.
All right.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Stroud completes it quick. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
All right. 118. What's that?
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A handoff for Mixon, running right. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Hey, stop. 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Now, what's that? 118. What's that? 11. Why, Tony? Buggy.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He finds him over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Here we go. Look the hot. Tony.
Quick throw right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
All right.
Mixon has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. The final throw before the break. Caught out wide. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Give him 32 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first two plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only one play away from putting points on the board.
First down, going back to Mixon. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
On the quick, right? South. 11.
To the air, Stroud. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythms, truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Into a crowd, and intercepted! Devin Lloyd making the play. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Go. 13 Luke.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. And he's caught. He's got ground. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He's got it downfield near the edge. A pickup of 17. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hey,
Now we give to ETN running right. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars grab the lead on their first series of the half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Why, Tony?
Gabriel Collins in motion right. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. No to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Catch made over the middle. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here.
All right.
Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
All right. 18. That's it.
They've got a man in motion. Throwing on third down, Stroud. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Trying to find his tight end. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Red on red.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. This is tough running with this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Second down now. They need 7.
All right, let's go. 11, 11, Agate. 11.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
24. Here we go.
To the air on third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
That's taken at the 15. And you love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Throw wheeled in by Hopkins. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Chubb gets this from the pistol. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. 19 Texans. 18. That's it.
Stroud from the pistol. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. Let's go. Robbie. Hey, Uno.
Third and long for him here. Get him yet again. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Hey, go! Hey, Ginger, attack! Silver!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Texans closing in, and they get to him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
All right. Buggy. Hey!
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. Will get it inside the red zone at the 15 after that interception and return. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline. It's trying to cover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the trail.
Call it 70 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And this one doesn't go far.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
1. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go. 11.
They'll run here. Etienne. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Jaguars making a 3-score game in the 4th. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little tacks on an extra point. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 7.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Stroud throwing here on 1st. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip the cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But fortune on the Texans side. What have their guys got to it? They're going to keep the football.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
11. Speed left, speed left. 18, that's right. Buggy. Nike taxi. White Tony.
Desperation time here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Hey, Lion. Done. It's hot. 11. Hot.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars put up even more points in a win. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. No to return this. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. They'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Oh, let the hot. Hey, uno.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Low finding his back. Mixon. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. The aim will be a 1st down, Texans.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Running back sent in motion. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Okay. Hey, south. Under.
First down, Stroud. And they pick him off again. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, easy. Here we go.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. He's off to the races. 30. Gets the 10. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars continue piling it on here in the 4th.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker, and because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Quick, right? 18. That's right.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him on the crossing route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
From the gun, Stroud escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play. Forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, south. 18. That's right. Hey, south.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
On now comes their punter. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey. Son.
On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
On the red.
They go right back to Etienne. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.